Hi guys, it's Anna. I'm going to be leading you in the team stretches today. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to swing our arms backwards. So we're going to do a couple of arm circles backwards, then we're going to switch it to forwards. Good. And then we're going to put our legs apart and we're going to do windmill. Good. And then we're going to do our ins and outs. Awesome. And stand back up. We're going to do our arm crosses. Make sure we get our arms nice and loose. Good. And then we're going to reach up nice and tall, put our arms in a crown, and press to finish. Put our arms in a crown again, and we're going to reach down, pike stretch. Okay, we're going to hold that. Try and get your hands flat on the floor. Make sure you're not bending your knees. Keep your legs nice and straight. Good. And then we're going to squat down. We're going to do our ankle stretches. So push your ankles forward. You can kind of circle them around too. Good. Just make sure we get them nice and loose. Then we're going to go into downward dog. We're going to hold that for a second. And then we're going to do a runner stretch with our right foot. So bring your left foot up and press your right heel down to the floor. Good. And then switch. Put your left heel on the floor. Pick up your right foot. All right. Then you can go ahead and stand back up. The next thing we're going to do is straddle to handstand. So we're going to do punch, straddle to handstands. We're going to do 5 of those. Good. So after you've done 5 of those, you're going to come back down. We're going to do our wrist stretches. So put your palms out first, or your forearms out first, palms to the ground. Should feel it stretching right here. And we're going to switch the other way. Put the tops of your hands on the ground. Going to feel it stretching right here on the top of your arm. Put your hands in. Going to put them out too. Just roll them around. Make sure there's no tension. And then we're going to turn and we're going to do our cat stretch. So we're going to round our back out. Really stretch out your back. And then we're going to start putting our left arm under our right arm. We're going to get a nice shoulder stretch here. Good, and come back up. Switch arms. You're going to put your right arm under your left arm. Really sink down into the mat so you can get a stretch through your shoulders. Good, and come back up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to sit down and we're going to do our shoulder stretch. So put your legs out nice and straight, pointed toes, and we're going to walk our hands back as far as you can. Then just hold this here. Make sure your toes are pointing, your legs are locked out nice and straight. Really feeling that stretch through your shoulders. Awesome. And come back up. Now we're going to do a couple of rock and rolls. Good, and we're gonna lay on our back. Or you can stand up and bridge over as well. And we're gonna bridge up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, up. Make sure your feet are together and your knees are together. Try and push through your shoulders. Good, and we're gonna kick over. Make sure your legs are nice and straight on that kick over. And we're gonna come back down and do more rock and rolls. Very nice. Get ready for your bridge again, whether you're laying down or standing up and bridging over, it doesn't matter. And 1, 2, 3, up. This time we're going to do 5 kicks on our right leg. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Switch to your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. And kick over. And hit a nice lunge. Very nice. All right, now we're going to switch over to our lunges. So we're going to do our right leg short lunge first. So keep your chest up nice and tall. You want to push your hips forward. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Don't turn them out this way. Good. Just try to sink deeper and deeper into your lunge. Very nice. All right, now we're going to put our elbows on the mat. And we're going to bring our knee off the ground. Try to get that back leg as straight as you can. Good. And now we're going to straighten out our front leg. And flex your foot. Keep your leg nice and straight. We're going to put our nose to our knee. So flex your foot here just so that you get a bigger stretch through your calf and through your hamstring. So the whole back of your leg should be stretching right now. Good. And bring your chest back up. Point your toes. Keep your leg nice and straight. Slide into your split. Good. Just sit here for a minute. Keep your chest up nice and tall, hips forward. Don't let your back knee turn out. You want to keep it pointed down towards the ground. Now we're going to reach forward, try and grab your front foot, put your nose on your knee again. Good, and come back up. If your split is all the way down, put your arms up in the air. We're going to do a press. Good, and then we're going to switch to a straddle sit. So keep your legs out nice and straight. We're going to reach up tall and go down to the right. Good, and reach up again, go down to the left side. Make sure the backs of your knees are touching the ground. Lock those legs out, point those toes. Good, and arms up in the crown again. Now we're going to reach to the middle as far as we can. Good, so you can reach forward, you can put your arms out. Try and touch your head to the floor. If you can touch your chest to the floor, that's even better. Good, and we're going to come back up. Now we're going to roll into our middle split. So we're going to walk forwards and go into our middle split. Keep those legs nice and straight, point those toes. Good, and come on out. Now we're going to go to our left leg lunge. So hop up on your knees. We're going to do our short lunge first. Good, and remember, chest up tall, don't turn your hips out. Really want to think about stretching this muscle right here and kind of right here too. We're really working on pushing right here so that we can do our split better. Good, and straighten out your front leg. We're going to flex our foot to start and put your nose to your knee. Make sure you're keeping your front leg straight. Awesome, and point your front foot and slide into your split. So again, keep your chest up tall here. Your knees should be tucked under, not poking out at all. Make sure our hands are on both sides. Front leg is straight. And then we're going to reach for our front foot, nose to our knee. Awesome. And come back up. And my left leg split is not all the way down, but if yours is all the way down, put your arms up in a press and hold. Good. All right, now we're going to turn and face forward again. We're going to do our straddle sit one more time. Reach up tall and go down to one side. Make sure your toes are pointed, legs are straight. Keep trying to reach farther and farther. All right, now we're going to reach our arms up again and go down to the other side. Good, and reach up again, go down to the middle. Again, see if you can get your chest on the floor. You might be able to go a little farther this time than you did the last time we were in this. Good, and come back up. Now we're going to walk into our middle split one more time. Keep our toes nice and pointed, legs are straight. Very nice, and come on out. All right, that is actually all of our stretches today. You guys did awesome. I'm Anna. Thanks for watching.